Hello, Bro Show. All right, today, instead of doing another chapter of Barack's book, A Promised Land, I'm going to go over in general, the part one, like a shorter version of takeaways. Each chapter I go really into detail and it takes forever. And I kind of wanted to do just like kind of a quick summary of some of my key takeaways for the whole of part one so far. So the thing I really like the most, I think, is the descriptions. Like the way he uses Barack, the way he uses analogies, and the way he uses comparisons and metaphors, and the way he doesn't just use like he uses words that would impress some like English scholars, but he also used some words that laymen's like myself can understand. So it's cool that he can go back and forth between, talking to the highly intelligent and kind of talking to the everyday reader like myself. The second thing that impressed me is the things that he chooses to put emphasis on. So there's certain characters such as his wife, Harold Washington, Emil Jones, and there's also certain events he puts emphasis on, like the 2004 DNC, like his trip to South Africa. There's also the way he thinks, not just what he thinks, but how he thinks, like his philosophy, his beliefs, and also the thoughts that are going on in his brain whenever all these things are happening and whenever all these characters are crossing through his life and impacting it, in the ways that they do. So there's descriptions, there's emphasis. I had fun reading about the lowlights of his life. It wasn't fun, but like it was a nice read where he talks at length about like the last days of his mom before she passed away. He talks about his loss in when he was running for spot in Congress. He talks about how like the times that he's in the doghouse with his wife Michelle because of some of the things that he does and some of the things that she doesn't agree with him doing in the way that he does them. So there's that. Descriptions, emphasis, lowlights, and then the last one for this video, surprises. There's parts of this thing that are pretty funny, that are hilarious actually, because I don't expect certain parts to be funny. He talks about like his uncertainty and his doubts whenever he's choosing a certain path for his career and for his life. And then he talks about the things that inspire him, the people that inspire him, the events that inspire him, and just kind of, again, partly the way he thinks, but the things that make him do the things he does. And so those are kind of the main takeaways so far for part one that I really liked.